the NBA revealed the new All-Star Game format. It's
Ooh.
4 teams, 8 players each. One of those teams is the winner of the Rising Stars game. So the question is, fellas, what the f*** out of here? The NBA still trying to make the All-Star Game competitive.
All-Star?
The only guy to play
There's only one here.
One person who's played at those?
With it.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. They have to. You got to keep fucking with the format because it ain't working in the sense of the way it's supposed to be working. So you have to start thinking outside the box. I know people don't want to hear this, but we got to go global.
Right.
We got to go U.S. versus the world.
Okay.
All-Star game. Now you got to stop putting these All-Star games in. No disrespect to these certain cities. No disrespect.
It was a rough stretch for the past 4 years,
real
bro.
business now.
Past 4 or 5 years
You can't
was
keep
tough.
putting All-Star Weekend in the Salt Lake cities. You can't put these All-Star Weekends in
Cleveland.
You just can't.
You got a Super Bowl.
Charlotte.
You got a Super Bowl.
No offense.
You got to put this shit in Dubai. Like you giving us a vacation, a week off. Like send us to Dubai, send us to Abu Dhabi, send us to Paris, and you got to take it global. You can't keep doing it here in the U.S.
Right.
It's shit is changing.
FIBA Melo in the building. You know what I'm saying? Global
Shit
game.
is changing, man. It's
You know
a
what I'm
global
saying?
game.
Yeah.
It's a global game, and it's a moment. It ain't like it's All-Star Weekend is a moment.
Well,
where
I'll
people
say,
fly out and like people want to go to a destination
Right.
as a player, I feel that, but as a fan,
and we vacationing anyway. Like
listen, for y'all, that sounds fire, right? Like going to Paris, Dubai, but if I'm a fan and
fans are traveling. Fans are traveling.
Fans
champ.
are travel.
Fans
Fans
are
are travel. I'm not saying they won't.
If
but
you build it, they gonna go.
true. But if
So you fuck out of here.
I don't know
Basically.
if I'm fucking with it and I'm fucking out of here at the same time, right? I'll fuck with it in the sense that, okay, you got to keep trying because every single All-Star game, it's been the same sort of like, how can we make this competitive? And at the very least, if the league is showing that they're willing to try new stuff,
Yeah, they doing it.
the intrigue I'm going to watch. I'm going to at least be interested in it as it starts off. If it works out or not, who knows? They've done a few things over a few years
It
that
always works out though.
yeah, like they've
league,
done
it
things
works
over a few
out.
years where like I look at it at first, I'm like,
They
Elam
not
Mendon
failing.
for All-Star game?
They not gonna do nothing and fail. You know what I mean?
First
Might
time
not
they
work,
did the Elam Mendon, I thought it was amazing. I was like, all
That
right,
Chicago All-Star game was great.
This is
before
great.
the pandemic.
Absolutely.
That was a great.
for sure.
That was a great All-Star game.
But
that was the last good one.
Yeah, facts. Right
Shit, it was cold
before the
as shit.
world went to shit. Right?
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Definitely.
What do you think, Roach? About
yeah.
the new format, everything changing?
Fuck out of here! I'm so sick of talking. I'm so sick of talking about the All-Star game. Is there any other sport? Does anyone care whether the NFL All-Star game's any good or the?
Those trying to fix the Pro
Now it's
Bowl,
flag
dog.
football. Isn't it flag football now? NFL?
Yeah.
Right?
They play dodgeball.
Who cares?
Yeah.
They do everything but play football there.
They got offensive linemen catching passes. They're just fucking around.
See, All-Star Weekend mattered when we were young because that was the only time you got to see a lot of these players
Together.
Right? Everybody wasn't on national TV all the time. If you played in a small market, you weren't on. It was there were 6 teams on CBS, and now we see everybody every night. That's why nobody wants to be in the slam dunk contest because there was a time where if you were Dr. J or Dominique, so much of your aura was built around doing that slam dunk contest.
Yeah.
Because that was the only time people saw you. Now it doesn't matter what market you play in. Every highlight you have is going to be seen in a minute.
Right.
And so like there's no value in being in the dunk contest. I always thought it was a thing where agents didn't want to put their guys in it because if they got embarrassed and it didn't go well or they lost to somebody they didn't want to lose to, the player would be pissed at the agent for talking them into it. So I always felt like agents just want to keep their guys out of it to save the heat. For them, they were never pushing for their guys.
It was a
because
moment in
you just
time with
saw a
that.
downside of being in that, right? Like I'm going to look bad, and in this world now, everything's ridicule. Everybody just wants to mock everybody all the time. So if you put yourself out there and it doesn't go well, you're like, what did I sign up for this for? I'm just taking shit over it.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing it.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Fuck
so
outta
I guess
here.
we fuck out of here.
Back to that.
College, man.